guys, so today Daniel has Copeland out of the house right now, and I thought it would be a good time for me to give you a nursery tour. Let's go. So walking in, this is an overview of her room, and if you come in the door, you will see first thing is there is a shark door holder. So basically her door kind of opens and closes on its own, so that keeps the door closed or keeps it open for when we need a door stopper. And if you did not know, I am obsessed with sharks. So my friend from work got me this shark door holder and I absolutely adore it. So that's the first thing you see when you come into Copeland's room. Next is this growth chart measuring stick. So my sister made this for Copeland at Christmas time. She painted it and did all of the little details to it and added the little flowers to it. Her boys have these growth charts and she writes the day and how old they were for whenever they get a certain height. So I am so excited to do that with Copeland when she gets bigger. Next thing you see is this headband holder. So this was given to me by my Aunt Jane, and it basically holds all of her headbands. So I had all of her headbands in this little container and I could never find anything. So I absolutely love this holder. I will have a link for where my aunt got it on Etsy. So basically she has her name, Copeland Marie, and she got to pick the color, wood, and kind of accents and stuff. And I absolutely love it. And I didn't know, I knew Copeland was getting that for Christmas, but I didn't know that she was getting the ruler. So I am very happy that they kind of sort of match. So this is all here right next to her door. Coming around, this is Copeland's changing desk. So this was actually my desk growing up. And whenever Daniel and I got married, I took it from my parents' house and painted it white and painted the little handles that dark iron, wrought iron color. And we used it as a TV stand in our apartment. So now we're able to use it in Copeland's room, which is really, really sweet. So we have our changing pad and a pretty mirror that she likes to look at herself in. And we have all these containers. All these containers are from Target. They have different colors. Obviously we have the pink and the white, but I believe they have blue and gray as well. So they're perfect for storing diapers and wipes. And down here I have some little teether toys that she's just a little bit too small for. Some wipes and some hats. This is actually what I had her bows in at one point. This is like a first aid area for her. More hats and more diapers. So those are really awesome and they're actually pretty cheap at Target. Really good for storage. I have her stickers, and this has some other cute little socks and her shoes. Whoops. Well, that's not good. This has some shoes and some socks that she can't quite fit into yet. And then this is our noise maker. I'm going to get into this and some other items that I absolutely love in a little while. I promise you will understand the amazingness of the noise maker. If you haven't watched our adoption video, you need to go watch it, because We had so many people that were absolutely amazingly generous to us. They just loved on us so much within those 2 weeks that we really had to stop and prepare for Copeland to come. And these containers are full of 3 to 6 month, 6 to 9, and 9 to 12 month clothing that was all just generously given to us. And it's all been washed, it's all been separated, and I've actually had to kind of dig into the 3 to 6 month bin, which kind of hurt my heart. Wonderful, so like just a relief and comfort to know that people loved us enough. And whenever Copeland did end up getting a little bit too long for her newborn footed onesies, that I had these clothes that our friends and family gave to us, and you know, gave us hand-me-downs and everything. And it was just an amazing gift to know that those people loved us enough, and I just had to dig in to these bins and get her some clothes that fit her. It was just amazing. So I left these in here just to show the generosity, and just wait until you see the diaper mountain we have in our closet. So speaking of generosity, we actually have 2 cribs. So this is a mini crib that we got from a lady from my work that she had and they weren't going to be using. So she gave this to us, and then like within the next week, another guy from my work said, hey, we have a crib that we were trying to get rid of, would you like it? And it was actually a full-size crib that kind of converts into a twin bed later on. So we already had the mini kind of set up and ready to go, but we have the other crib in our storage unit ready to be put together and assembled whenever we need to have a bigger crib for Copeland. So again, just the amount of generosity and love that we received this 2 weeks that we were waiting on Copeland to come was amazing. And this and the clothing, everything you see in this room is literally a testament of the love that we have with our friends and family here. Like it's just, I could just talk about how amazing it is all day long, but I digress. So this is her miniature crib, and we got the bedding and everything off Amazon. I'll have the link for that below. I absolutely loved this bedding, and it was a little expensive, so again, I was just really shocked that someone bought it for us. For Copeland, off our registry, we have this sweet little, what's this thing called? I know what it's called. It's called something. Mobile. Yes, the sweet mobile. The pinks aren't 100% matched up with everything else, but she loves to look at these little animals. She just has a ball with this mobile, and it is also from Target. This is the bear that she got from the judge whenever we had our adoption. So I have this in her crib. It doesn't stay in here whenever she takes her naps, but I wanted to put it in here for the nursery tour so y'all could see it. We also have these decals, one on this wall and one on the other wall where the dresser is. We'll get to that in a minute. But these were from Amazon as well, and they come in a couple of different like smaller pieces, and then this is one big piece. And I love anemones and peonies. Like, those are my 2 favorite flowers. Anemones were in our wedding bouquets actually, so whenever I saw that, I about died, and I was like, okay, yes, that is going in her room. And then we also have the Owlet baby monitor. So I'm gonna get into that just like the noisemaker in another video, but this is the most amazing thing in the world. And it's all connected to where the wires, she can't reach the wires when she gets older and starts messing with things, and it can see, it basically sees the crib, but it also sees like the chair and over here, like it has a very wide range of what it can see, and you can connect to it with your phone. And it's also, it has a microphone to it. It can tell you if the room's too cold or too warm. It's just, it's an amazing, amazing monitor. Highly recommend. So keeping on with the room, this is actually a swivel chair. So we didn't get a glider chair, but we had this swivel chair in our living room. It's part of my grandma's furniture that we got whenever she passed. So I got a gray cover to kind of match everything. And then I got, I got the pillow and the blanket from Dollar General, believe it or not, but it was the perfect color, and they're both just so super soft, and I just loved the pink. Now, when I say that Copeland got a lot of like plush toys, she got a lot of plush toys. So this, it doesn't seem like a lot because it's in here, but whenever it wasn't contained, it was kind of everywhere. And we had it in her crib for a while. We had them all set up and nice and pretty, and then she started taking naps in her crib. So couldn't have the plushy things with her in the crib at the same time. So I got this net from Amazon. It actually came in a package of 2. And it's just perfect. So it has all the room for all of her fun little toys that she is a little bit too old to play with, or not old, she's a little bit too young to play with right now, but give her just another month or 2 and she's gonna be all about these toys. So I love that I can just kind of display them. They're off the floor, out of her crib, and nice and clean. Coming down, we had this ottoman as well. My friend Ashley gave us this ottoman a while back, and we've been using it in our living room, and it just worked for her nursery. It's a good place to put your feet up while you're kind of trying to rock her to sleep. And then coming around, we have our window. I apologize again for the mud in our, just don't look outside. But I got these curtains off Amazon as well. They were on our registry. They're just white sheer curtains. Let's get the lighting a little better. With these little fluffy, plumey things on them. I thought it was just pretty and whimsical and airy. I just loved it. Of course, I just love everything in this room. Coming down, this is her Pottery Barn mini chair that my mom got her for Christmas. Really, my mom and dad got her for Christmas. But it's the sweetest thing, and if I sit her up in this, you've probably seen pictures. If I sit her in this and she's sitting up and looking at you, she thinks she's doing the most amazing thing in the world because she's sitting up on her own. And of course, it has her name embroidered on it. I'll have the link for this down below as well. These chairs, they come in this mini version as well as a bigger version. And you can pick the style, you can pick different style covers, and then you can pick certain color embroidery. Like if you wanted a different color embroidery than just the white, you can really just make these anything you want. My sister, all 3 of her boys have the bigger versions, and my mom got Copeland this for Christmas, and she loves it, absolutely loves it. Moving around, we're almost done. She has so many books. Now, I'm not the biggest adult reader, but I love baby books, and she hasn't quite gotten to the point where she likes to just sit there and let you read to her. She'll get there. But I got this bookcase is also off Amazon, and we were gifted pretty much all of these books just by family and friends, and it was, I love books like this. This one is my favorite book, and it was just so sweet that we have all these books for Copeland to read, and I'm sure we're gonna get even more as she grows and as she gets bigger. And we have just loved, I've just loved reading through the books and kind of reminiscing on my childhood. Going up, this is actually a bridal portrait of mine. So our photographer for our wedding, her brother does these drawings, like these, he does these kind of drawings, and mine was one that he was using as like a thing to kind of sell. And whenever he was cleaning out inventory, he gave this back to my photographer to give it to me. So I just figured it worked pretty well with black and white in her room. And I just loved that we could have this in her room, and it's just a nice statement piece that is kind of me. It sounds very prideful, but I love the piece overall, so I like that we could put it in her room. Now, the closet. Ooh, when I say we have diapers for days, we have diapers for days. Now, I'm not complaining about the diapers. We've already been through like 4 or 5 boxes of newborn diapers, and she's still in newborn diapers. So we have so many diapers, and again, the generosity of our friends and family, I cannot say enough about the people that we have in our lives. They are absolutely amazing, and I don't even feel like I've thanked everybody, because within those 2 weeks and even like the week after she was born, it was literally like Dana would come home with 10 boxes of diapers. Like, it was just insane, just boxes and boxes of diapers, and we will use all of them. Trust me, you all know that if you have kids. So this is just amazing. So of course we have so many diapers, but we also have some of her clothes with the little, we got these markers on Amazon as well that mark the different ages and size clothes. So we have all these fun, sweet clothes. Most of the 3 months she still can't fit into, but it's okay, she'll fit into it eventually. And then more diapers and more bags, and it's just, yes, craziness. So let's get out of that. Coming around here to her dresser, chest of drawers, whatever you want to call it. So Daniel's parents actually found this dresser at Habitat for Humanity, and it came, well, it had like an armoire and other things with it, but obviously like we didn't have room. But this was just perfect. My little desk was the only thing we had like to fold things and to put folded items in. So whenever they found this, and I was like, yes, love it. It has this cool wood texture to it with the gold, what do you want to call them? Puller, lever things. But yeah, she has all of her blankets. Ooh. Ugh. This has blankets in it. This has bibs and socks, onesies, footed onesies with pants, and then some extra like leftover items that I just don't know where to put yet. And then looking on top, we have all of these cool items that I just love looking at in her room. So we'll just start from left to right. I'm not really into the oils. I got this in a FabFitFun box and I liked the color, so it just ended up in here instead of our kitchen. This was her introduction whenever she was born. I have her name, the date she was born, the time, and her pounds and ounces, and we probably will never take this apart. There's the other flower decal that I got from Amazon. This sweet thing, my mom has a friend at work that made this for Copeland. If I can find a link for this for her store, I'll leave it below, because this is the cutest thing I have ever seen. So of course, I'm gonna move closer. Of course, it has her name with her last name initial, and then it also has her birth information. So it has the date, 5 pounds 12 ounces. She was 18 3/4 inches long, and she was born at 7:50 p.m. and it is just the cutest little plush elephant. It is amazing. So I'm gonna see if I can find a link for that, because I about just burst into tears when I saw the picture of this. We have actually had this for a couple years now. This is my great grandmother's lamp. It doesn't, like, the lamp part of it doesn't work, but I loved that I could just add this into her room. And this is like the 4th or 5th generation now that Copeland has it, of ladies in our family that have had this lamp. It is 100% vintage. It's just I've been looking and waiting for a place to put this in our home. I haven't found the right place until we had to make the nursery, so it's living in here for now. And then a friend from church made Copeland this cute little Copeland's coins piggy bank. It's just the sweetest thing you've ever seen in your life. I screamed whenever I saw it. I love that. I had a piggy bank growing up, and I absolutely adored my piggy bank. So looking back around, I do have this furry rug. They have different sizes for it. I thought I was getting the bigger size off Amazon, but apparently I didn't. So we have the little rug in here that's furry. But yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed my blabber, and hopefully you've gotten a good idea of what her nursery is. And really, walking into this nursery every single day to change her, to put her down for a nap, just to get clothes for her, really shows, like, it just makes my heart smile. It gives me a smile on my face every time we walk in here. Even when she's screaming, which does happen, that she was literally so loved before she was even born, before anybody knew her. She had love poured out on her by her friends and family, and this nursery is a true testament to that. And you didn't even see the half of it. I kind of cleared it out first. Normally, so those diapers that you saw in the closet were all right here. They were like a pile of diapers, and I organized them in the closet. She has a walker and a bouncer and, you know, all more clothes than you can even think of. Like, it's amazing. And thank you if you're watching this. If y'all gave anything to Copeland, if you were watching this, truly from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much for loving on us, loving on our sweet girl. And I hope that you enjoyed our nursery tour. She's gonna be walking and crawling and doing all kinds of things in this room before we know it. I know that for a fact. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed our nursery tour, and I will see you guys next week. I'm going to be doing, hopefully, my 10 best gifts that I received baby-wise that you need to know about. So look out for that video next week, and I will see you guys later.